Happy Easter, everybody. What better way to finish our runcation in Indiana on Easter weekend, but with bunny ears and the Indianapolis Speedway Museum. So the idea for the afternoon is to take one of the tours. We're hoping to do either Kiss the Brick or even better, the VIP tour, where we get access pass, we ride around in a golf cart, and we really get to see some of the behind the scenes. Not gonna lie, I don't know that much about the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, except that you drive in a circle really, really fast in a teeny tiny little car. Ryan's saying another left turn, another left turn. But so far, yeah, this place is really cool. It's massive. Ryan's gonna be taking lots of pictures, I'm sure. And it was not that far from Carmel. It took us about 20 minutes to get here. Super fast, super quick. So got up, checked out of our hotel, and here we are. So let's check it out inside. So when you first walk into the museum, it's really funny. I completely walked right past it. They are ensuring COVID compliance with masks, but they also have these really cool forehead temperature checks, hand sanitizer, gift shop, where you can buy tickets. The museum's in the back there with this really cool patent motor car. It's an 1886 Benz, which looks more like a wagon, but you can see it's motorized. This is really cool. Awesome. Store over here. We're gonna go into the museum in a few minutes, but Ryan and I, for Easter, decided to do the really special tour, which is a private golf cart VIP tour, where we're gonna really get a chance to see the grounds and understand the inner workings of the Indianapolis Speedway. So we're really excited. But this is a nice little gift shop with all types of stuff for car enthusiasts. And if you like a unicorn. They're a unicorn. How are we doing today? Yeah, this is a really nice little gift shop. It's got a little bit of everything, like the different shirts. We'll check out that one over there in a little bit. And then our tour is at 11:30. We have about 25 minutes before our tour starts. So we are gonna check out the shop and then maybe a little bit of the museum, and then pick up our golf cart and tour the grounds, which we're really excited about. Here are the prices and the different tours that you can take. The most popular is the Kiss the Brick in the museum, which is what we were gonna do for 22, but then we saw this more intensive tour, the VIP tour, which is really cool. And it was $100. So for $100, we get to be in a private golf cart and go behind the scenes to the different areas, which is neat. This is it right here. It's a 2-hour experience. This is our tour right here.
Probably been here for a while.
Nice. There you go.
You went on a little break before.
All right. Up there it is. So we'll do a taste in here before our tour. Again, we only have 15 minutes, so we can't be in here too long. But we'll come back after. Lots of cars. And the big version of the fancy trophy. Symbolic victory of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway since 1936. A silver likeness of each winner has been added to this trophy since that date. To each winner, Borg Warner presents a smaller sterling silver replica of this handsome award. That's really cool. It's really neat. I'm excited to go in here from the vault. So we are inside the vault, or from the vault area, which is I think extended, it looks like, because of COVID in terms of the date. This is a beautiful car. It's Mercedes-Benz, 1954. But this one is an absolute, like, everybody wants the little down to the ground ones, but you know, you see these ones, 1927, and it's just absolutely stunning, the workmanship that goes into these cars. I'm an old car kind of person, which is really awesome. And then, like, you see this one and it doesn't even look real. This is crazy that somebody, 1994, that you race inside of this. Absolutely terrifying to me. Really cool though. So then this one back here is a 1955. And I like how it is designed to make it look like it's in like a chop shop, being fixed and worked on. These are the cars from the vault. The Ford GT40, built in 1966 by Mark Donahue. And then this one right here, stunning. This is the Ferrari 250 LM 1964. So this was the Ford versus the Ferrari, which was featured in the story that was an Oscar-nominated film with Matt Damon, Christian Bale, and Katrina Balfe. So if you haven't seen it, great story. Chevrolet panel truck, 1951. He arrived in 1948. He arrived early with his aging 1933 DeSoto to be the first fan in line at the gate, but he was surprised to find 2 cars already parked ahead of him. Larry made another attempt in 1949, but was still beaten by 1 vehicle. So he made it in 1967, first in line. And then he turned his truck over to the Speedway Museum. That's neat. Again, I think things like this are just absolutely the best. 1907. Look at that. Doesn't even look real. Wow. '84 Buick. And I'm a big Pawn Stars fan, and the guy in the show Pawn Stars is always looking for these. This is an Indian 1909 motorcycle. That is cool. Amazing. We are getting ready to pick up our golf cart for our golf cart VIP tour, and we get the new golf cart. This is classy. I love it. Brand new golf cart for our VIP tour.
There are 4 turns, each a quarter mile in length from entrance to exit, and 2 straights, each measuring 5/8 of a mile. Altogether, these add up to a total track length of 2.5 miles. You are probably beginning to feel the effects of our banking as we enter turn 2. Each of our turns maintain their original 9 degrees and 12 minutes of banking, the same as in 1909. By comparison, Daytona International Speedway in Florida has 31 degrees of banking in its corners. The aerodynamics of Indy cars make them more suitable to lower banked surfaces.
You wouldn't be able to drive on
If you look to the inside of the track, some of the viewing mounts are coming into sight. These are located throughout the infield and are used by general admission ticket holders. To put the size of the Speedway in perspective, You could take all 14 football stadiums of the Big Ten Conference and fit them comfortably within the grounds of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Coming into view on the outside of the track are the Turn 2 suites. Constructed in 1973, these suites offer a close-up vantage point to the action on track for VIP guests and sponsors. In front of the suites and running throughout the inside and outside of the track is the catch fence. This extension of the wall is vital for keeping debris from entering and exiting the spectator area. The world's top motorcycle series, MotoGP, has also run on the road course. The rains of Hurricane Ike could not slow down Italian Valentino Rossi from crossing the finish line first for the inaugural September race in 2008. Even the airspace around the Speedway is rich in history. The very first competition held upon opening in 1909 was a gas-filled balloon race, and in 1910 the Wright brothers were part of a major aviation showcase here. Recently, gigantic inflatable pylons were positioned around sections of the infield for air races. The Speedway's official logo, the wings and wheel, draw attention to the track's automotive and aeronautical history. On the inside of the track, just before Turn 3, lies one of the more recent additions to our facility, a quarter-mile dirt track. This was installed in 2018 in part to honor USAC and IndyCar driver Brian Clausen with the BC 39 Midget Car race held in conjunction with the Brickyard 400. This has become a premier USAC event with over 100 entrants in the first year.
Ryan is running a lap inside of the dirt track. Getting it in. Go faster! How fast do the cars go in this?
In here they get up to like 80, 90 miles per hour.
80, 90 miles an hour.
And those are the cars that open wheels again. When they get in here, you seen the movie Cars?
Yeah.
You know, you turn left to go right?
Yeah.
That's how they do it.
Okay.
All drifting and...
So this is more like your Lightning McQueen style.
Yeah, yeah. You would come in through these turns and just kind of slide all the way around.
Nice. You can tell he ran a marathon yesterday. He's going slow. So if this is inside the track and the main track is 2.5 miles, this is what?
A quarter mile.
Quarter mile. Gonna finish at the Yard of Bricks. Here he comes. Into the finish. He did a lap around the dirt course. Oh, and he stopped his watch.
The Indianapolis 500 holds the distinction as the largest attended single-day sporting event in the world.
Oh, wow, this will be
You will notice a wall separating the racing portion of the front straight from pit lane. The original version of this was installed in 1957, and it may have been the first of its kind anywhere in the world. The innovation allowed an area for cars to slow while being separated from the high-speed action on track. During the early days of the 500, pit stops would last several minutes, often with the relief driver temporarily taking over for the exhausted original pilot. Today, IndyCar crews can change a full set of tires and fuel up a car in less than 8 seconds. And its height is equivalent to a 13-story building. Opened in 2000, it is the location for timing and scoring, master control, media broadcasts, and private
Here are the
suites.
bricks.
There have been various versions of this building dating back to the track's earliest days.
The entire thing used to be paved with brick. But now it's asphalt except for right here. This is cool. And the first guy to kiss the bricks was in
1996.
1996.
Dale Jarrett.
Dale Jarrett. So it was him who started the tradition, and now everybody, no matter what, this is what you do when you win. You gonna kiss the bricks?
Yeah, why not?
Ryan's kissing the bricks.
Here.
Victory for the Carmel Marathon.
There.
He's kissing the bricks, and I have to take a picture.
Yes, you do.
Kiss the bricks, you're gonna have to kiss it twice. There's the first kiss, got on video. So now it's my turn to kiss the bricks. With my medal from yesterday. There we go, kissed the bricks. And successfully got off the ground. Which I didn't know if I was gonna be able to do it. This place is huge. So in the thing it was talking about how Daytona has a different grade and we wouldn't be able to drive the golf cart on the Daytona.
Yes, yeah. So it's in the turns there's a 9-degree 12-minute banking. In Daytona it's 31 degrees.
Wow, so even different cars you would do on Indianapolis versus Daytona.
You can have the same cars here, it's just Indy cars are going to be faster than NASCARs.
Okay. See, and I didn't know that there was a difference between NASCAR and Indy cars.
Yeah, so Indy car is your open wheel
Okay.
car, and NASCAR is more of your sedan car.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Learn something. So we ran Carmel, but for those who only want to do a half marathon, it's a half marathon, right?
Indy Mini.
The Indy Mini half marathon will actually take 2 miles and come into, it's not the start, it's not the finish, but it's 2 miles of the race that run on the Speedway, and during the run people actually stop to kiss the bricks because you have to. And one of the individuals inside of the museum has run the race, and she said that you actually, it's part of the hottest and hardest part of the course because you're just inside going around in a circle, and you really get to see the difference between speeding by and running by. But we actually know a couple people who have done the Indy Mini and they loved it. So this is an absolutely perfect place to do a half marathon if you're in Indianapolis. Where would the artist, like the music artists, set up their stage? In the gravel area?
Yes, yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, so you'll have people like up here on the hill and stuff watching, and
Oh, I'll be in the hill.
all the way down up until the stage. And then if you're sitting around the grandstands, like you can see, that's turn 1 over there, and turn 3 there.
At the exact same time as the Indianapolis 500, like the race, you're going to have a concert inside this middle area.
Yes.
Wow.
And from anywhere around, you'll see fireworks going
Yeah.
off, and like flamethrowers and all kinds of stuff. You can hear it down here in this corner. They'll have video boards on the side of the stage so you can kind of watch the race, but I don't think anyone's actually doing it.
Yeah, you're kind of watching the race, but more importantly, you're coming and seeing this amazing venue.
This is a lot
Wow.
more than I thought.
That's neat. From inside the Speedway Museum, this is the most important part. Everybody wants to kiss the bricks, but this is the winner's podium. This is it. On top of the podium, where the winner gets the trophy.
Or if you want heck of a seat.
Yeah. It's definitely
There's the yard of bricks. And the winner's podium. So this one is the 1911 Indianapolis 500 winner. It is one of the National Historic Vehicles, register as number 11. Wow, is that thing so freaking cool. I just love the older cars. I mean, this one, cool, but when you look at it next to its granddad, just such a completely different experience. There's another one over here. Look at that. This was the 1932 winner back here. Look at that thing. I mean, you think about these guys riding around the Speedway, taking their life in their hands. And you can totally see how they change in terms of design. Like this one's from the 1960s. This was the winner. So this is really cool. This room is the winning cars. This one over here has like these pipes, like fire pipes. Let's find the sign. What's this one? 1946, the first 500 to be held after World War II. In 1946 was won by a still modernistic appearing car that was actually 8 years old. For 1938, designer and engineer Art Sparks had commissioned from car builder Clyde Adams 2 of these cars for eccentric millionaire sportsman Joel Thorne. Wow, that thing's cool. You get a little further away so you can really see. The thing's neat, but I like the pipes on the other side. Very different. Oh my gosh, and look at this one. This one's cool. 1938. This one's one of my favorites. Look at that. Look at the inside seat. Nothing holding them in. No harnesses. No cables. It's got a really cool grille front. And the thing that I liked about the other car, which are these flame pipey things. I mean, you can tell I don't know very much about cars other than their works of art. I don't even know what that does. It looks like the exhaust. Maybe that's the exhaust pipe. This one is a 1939-1940 Indianapolis 500 winner. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we were just talking about safety, and look at this helmet from 1914. It's one of the earliest helmets that they have in their collection, and Cooper drove in 7 Indianapolis 500s and started from the pole in 1926. Cooper won 21 AAA championship races in his career. This is the 1914 Earl Cooper cloth helmet. That would do nothing but hold your hair in place. Then you see these other helmets and how they got a little bit more intense. Got some more older cars over here in 1912, 1914, and 1922. Wow.